Hello everybody, here we are putting our second seal coat on our Hella Honey tables. It's not that I haven't used it, I just haven't used it as a flood coat yet. And a flood coat can make or break your project. So you don't think I'm completely flying by the seat of my pants, just know that I did do a test run with it and the test run came out perfect, so we're hoping we get the same with our production run here. I think I've screwed up epoxy just about every way you could screw it up, so there's always that level of paranoia here. Do you see me going around with a scraper tool on the edges? It's because I did not round over my corners whatsoever, and I wanted to make sure that when I did the sanding that nothing white ended up showing through it from the previous sanding, because it was a little gummy when I did it. But that's more of a me and timing issue than it was an epoxy issue. In a perfect world, I would have had a day or two more to wait to sand these before I put on the second seal coat. And even if I mess something up a little bit, we just sand it off and we will fix it when we do the big flood coat. I'll be doing that later this week, but pretty much you get the good preview now. So instead of doing a big flood coat video, maybe I'll just do a montage of the whole table being built. And while the legs are just about done, they are still kicking my butt, so I'll be happy to have those done. I guess I should talk about this process a little bit. I mixed up 1.5 ounces of tabletop epoxy per square foot of table. Now normally I'd only mix up 1 ounce per square foot, but there's a lot of surface area on the sides of these tables, so that just seemed to be the right calculation for these. After I do the first one, I sand it and then do the second one and sand it again, and I only used like 80 grit sandpaper, so something really rough. But that doesn't shed. You definitely don't want sandpaper leaving little particles all over your tabletop. I also wipe off all the dust with a lint-free rag and then clean it with denatured alcohol between. And in the end, it should have a crystal clear, shiny finish, because it's good to be weird with wood.